We've seen R&D play a role in a pretty wide breadth across our program. I think the one that comes to mind is our major construction project that's ongoing right now, our new Lock at the Sioux project in Sault Ste. Marie. And where we really brought R&D to bear was through that initial design phase. We were able to see it applied both from a larger perspective and end user perspective, with the ability to have ship captains come and work in the ship simulator and test drive the design in virtual reality in a simulation to make the design better. And then we were also able to step into virtual reality through a 3D model, put on virtual reality goggles, and let our own staff, the folks who are going to operate the facility, walk through the lock and make comments and make adjustments to the design. Making those adjustments earlier in the process made us much more efficient and gave us a better product. One of our main missions in our district is to ensure freedom of navigation through the Great Lakes. And in order to do that, we have to maintain navigation channels and harbors. So that involves a lot of dredging. The materials that we bring out of those harbors are split between clean, usable material, and with the history in the region, some of the materials are also contaminated. We're really interested in emerging research and development that can help us beneficially reuse or remediate some of that material. So in order to achieve the Chief's goal of 70% beneficial reuse by 2030, we are interested in solutions to remediate contaminated material that may be left from decades of various industrial development in the region. And we're also interested in ways to make some of our clean material that is characterized as fine or silty material usable, so that we can really increase our ability to beneficially reuse some of that material. And a ship arrestor system is a very important piece of our facility there, because that's our ability to mitigate the risk of a ship potentially colliding with and damaging one of our miter gates to the lock, which is a critical component of that facility. So our ability to work with ERDC to pursue a 3D printing solution has really been a big game changer for us, because this lever arm, in order to procure it through a standard process, would require either casting or a series of welds to build the part and to put it together. And that is very design intensive, and it also includes a lot of inspections and a very large lift in the structural certification. So the ability to 3D print that has really allowed us to ensure that it's something that we know is safe, something that we know is quality, and is able to meet our schedule and our budget. What I've asked folks to keep in mind as we've come here to ERDC is think through what are we already doing together so that we can talk about that, and also think through what could we be doing together. So look for either those existing capabilities that are there that ERDC has already invested the research and development in, that we could maybe pull off the shelf, adjust for our needs and apply it, or also it's our chance to expose ERDC to some of the new up-and-coming projects in our district as well. Including R&D early in the process is really, really important, because that's your ability to shape where the project is going. That's your ability to determine what course of action you're going to choose. That's your best availability to impact the design with the least amount of cost as well. So that's really an important part of that project development, involving R&D early.